We're back in the kitchen. What are you making?
I'm making sloppy joes for tomorrow for the football game. Notre Dame, Alabama. Goddamn Bama. I'm gonna get beat tomorrow.
Yeah. So he's making sloppy joes, which he'll put on tomorrow. Heat them up again. So you have to make sloppy joes because the game's at 1, and he likes to cook them all day, and there isn't time to cook them all day tomorrow. So they're starting today. Let me ask you a couple questions. These are questions I've had for a long time, since like before your knee surgery. I'll ask you a few right now. We'll go food-related questions. You ready?
Well, for me?
Yes, for you.
Yeah.
Carmen Rivera asks, what is your favorite meal?
My favorite meal is probably spaghetti.
Really? That would be your favorite?
Lasagna.
It's going to change every time, knowing
Beef and noodles. I love it all but liver.
Yeah, he loves it all but liver. She also asks, what is your favorite childhood memory?
My favorite childhood memory is growing up like the child don't do nowadays. Playing outside a lot. And just a lot more fun back then when I was a kid. Just playing outside and enjoying the outdoor life and living out in the country.
Yeah.
That was my thing. I love that.
Christy, her name is CRing768 on here. My question for the Humper is, what is his favorite thing to cook? What's your favorite thing to cook?
Probably chili, sloppy joes.
Yeah, them are his two bigs.
Yeah. Goulash.
Yeah.
And I just like cooking about anything.
And what is your favorite thing that I cook?
I like your fajitas, mainly. And I like asparagus,
The creamed asparagus
on toast. And about anything you cook's good.
Once in a while he goes, eh. L. Taylor Grover. She asked, well, what is his favorite meal? We already went over that. What is his perfect menu? What would be your perfect menu? Like right this minute, what would be your perfect menu to eat? What would be perfection?
A big piece of lasagna right now I could devour.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your favorite dessert?
Favorite dessert? I like coconut cream pie.
He really likes it from the Easton house over where the Amish make it. He loves that coconut cream pie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Here's another food question. What is your favorite and least favorite vegetable? By Debbie Hooks. She asked that question.
My favorite vegetable is probably squash.
Really?
Fried squash, acorn squash, I really like. And my least favorite vegetable, and I really don't have no least favorite vegetables. I like all vegetables.
Yeah, we're a pretty vegetable eating family.
Man, yeah.
Okay, Nana.
And you can tell I'm not a particular eater.
These are just other random questions. Jane Jones asked, what work did you do before you retired? And does he miss working?
I was a machinist for 41 years, and I don't miss it at all.
You miss the guys.
I miss the guys, and I miss the camaraderie of working and the friendships. But as far as the work goes, I really don't miss the work. I always had a good job, and I always worked. I just liked working, and I did a good job at it. I did a good job of what I did.
And even when he got laid off, he'd get side jobs like working in orchards and trimming apple trees.
Yeah, I did a lot. Painting houses, trimming trees, doing windows. I worked in a trailer factory for a week. I worked at a plant that made turbines for jets and rockets. I worked anything to make a living.
Lynn N asks, name the places you saw during your Navy years.
Oh, man, that's too many to mention there. We made quite a few, couple med cruises. I was in Italy, I was in Spain, I was in Brazil, I was in not Brazil, but
Dominican Republic.
Portugal, I was in Holland, Dominican Republic, I was Sardinia, Rhodes, Spain, Turkey, Greece, all the islands, you know, Jamaica, and Santo Domingo, and Cuba, and Martinique, and Trinidad Tobago, Nova Scotia. I was all over the place. And I was stationed in New York City for a while, Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn.
In 1954 during the World's Fair.
No,
I was there.
what year? What year?
1964.
Okay.
During the World's Fair, I was stationed in Brooklyn, New York for that. And we put a spy ship in commission to go to Vietnam. And it was a brand new ship we put in commission in Brooklyn, New York. It actually wasn't a new ship. It was a converted ship from an aircraft carrier.
What ship was that?
It was USS Annapolis, AGMR-1.
Ah.
And we had a sister ship, AGMR-2, that was USS Remington.
Here's another question that goes with that. What did you do in the Navy, and how long were you in? And this is from Gunny 529D.
I was a boatswain mate in the Navy. That's like a decade. I run the boat, steered the ship, stood watch, did a lot of deck work, anything they needed done, and basically the boatswain mates did it. You know, stood watch, did a lot of watches, did a lot of drinking and playing.
Yeah, I've heard many stories that we got all drunked up and...
Yeah, we used to have a lot of fun, yeah.
All right. You better get your stuff on cooking. We'll do another video in a few.